don't let that doctor go in there and help your father and stop being thirsty with this lady, and then after she talked to your father, you still being thirsty.
Lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbara Not Barbara Jean's heart.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you.
I baptized myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki.
Okay, so Tracy and Cockwig came over to the house and they was talking to Miss Anita. First of all, they walked up in there like they own the place, and I would have thrown both of them heifers out when they narrow behinds. First of all, Miss Tracy, I'm very upset with you that you let your friend come outside with that Cockwig on. What are you doing? What were you doing? And hey, Sharon, where were you with the beauty supply store? You know what? Never mind. You was not at the beauty supply store. Yeah, I know you got that shake and go wig out of somebody's trunk. Tracy was like, we don't need to do this no more. As in the sense of, we can't keep playing in each other's faces anymore. We can still love Barbara and feel sad about what happened and everything that went on, but we need to move on. Don't forget her, but move on. And she talks about a time when her father passed away, how the girls, all three of them came and picked her up, and she wants to get back to that, or at least a semblance of that. And they reminisce about the younger days and what they used to do for each other, and how absolutely positively they can try to get over the past pain and hurt and work through it, and either build a friendship or do this one last concert and go on about their business. But at the end of the day, together forever, stronger than ever, sisters forever. The articulates are back, and I was like, okay, but Cockwig is on my nerve. I don't trust her. She be lying. Mind you, meantime, in between time, Daddy Dupree went down there to go see Danny to check on her after everything happened with Evil Ginuwine having a stroke and being in the hospital. So he rolled down to her house, and she in bed with Andre, and her and Andre are, whispering sweet nothings to each other. And she's like, when Evil Ginuwine broke my heart, something broke inside of me. No, when he dumped her, something broke inside of her, and she doesn't know how to fix that. And Andre is like, as the baby Lorenz Tate of it all, let me fix it. Let me fix you. And I was like, see, I don't know about this. I don't know if you need to fix her or fix what's broken inside of her, but maybe you are the reason of the season, or the season for, giving, or whatever you're supposed to be. People come into your life like seasons, and they're supposed to teach something, they're supposed to help you do something. So maybe that's what he's supposed to be. So they go for like 2 more rounds, and they're just talking, and Daddy Dupree pop up, and he was like, Danny, and she was like, oh my god. So she rushed and trying to put all her clothes on, because she don't want her daddy to know she got a boy in her room. And it's just like, you are a grown woman, but I understand. So by the time she rushes down to go meet him and tell Andre, stay in bed, Daddy Dupree is already gone. He already gone. He going down there to Orphe Jeans to go see about Naomi. In between time, Daddy Dupree makes it to Orphe Jeans, and he's talking to Naomi. He brings up the Miss Anita situation, where somebody he loved so much took on all of this hurt and all this pain and carried it with her for a long time, that it broke her, and he does not want that for Naomi. And he's glad that at least in the time that the person he loved broke, he was there to help her. And then he brings up Uncle Cornelius. Now, Uncle Cornelius used to, roll with Martin Luther King and them. And after Martin Luther King, was taken out and everything down at the whole, y'all remember, Uncle Cornelius just kind of started to age. Like, he was young and vibrant before that happened, but he just started to age in front of everybody's eyes. So Uncle Corny had came to visit, and Uncle Corny was showing signs of a stroke while him and Daddy Dupree, like when he was younger, playing basketball. And Daddy Dupree didn't tell nobody. So he woke up to the ambulance, taking Uncle Cornelius down to the hospital. Now, he had promised that if God spared Uncle Corny, that he would never play basketball again, and that he would do X, Y, and Z. I forgot the X, Y, and Z of it all. And it took a while for Uncle Cornelius to get his life back in order, but when he did, he was back with the best of them. He was giving it to everybody. And when Daddy Dupree explained to Uncle Cornelius his feelings and his thoughts and everything that happened, Uncle Cornelius set him straight, and it was like, you are not the reason for my stroke. You not telling anyone is not the reason for the stroke. It caught up with me, and you can't blame yourself. So he talks some sense into her. She take herself down to the hospital. She got some banana pudding for her father. That gets snatched up by, Shanice, because he can't have that. And then she thanks, Triple H for being there to help. But Triple H got a stank ass attitude, and I don't like it. So you extra thirsty. If you don't let that doctor go in there and help your father and stop being thirsty with this lady, and then after she talked to your father, you still being thirsty. At some point, you're going to have to let her go. You're going to have to let her go. What if that lady not into you like that? What if she don't want to be with you like that? What if y'all don't work out? What then, Chelsea? What then? Because she's gonna be around for a long time. Because it's gonna take 6 to 8 months for your father to heal. I guess when Chelsea loves, she love hard, or when she's in like really hard. Okay, it's almost giving stalker vibes. How the hell Ashley get from the front desk when Chelsea was filming Dr. Montgomery, aka Dr. Melanin, talking to the hospital room dealing with evil Ginuwine that fast? Somebody explain that to me. Now, mind you, Danny and Andre were getting dressed because she's going down to the hospital to check on evil Ginuwine. And he's like, we could go get breakfast. And she's like, I'm not an Orphan Jeans type girl. I'm a country club type girl. But I'm going to check on evil Ginuwine and make sure he's okay. He was like, funny enough, not to seem like a stalker, I'm heading to the hospital too to hand over the raw footage of, all the stuff that he filmed. The hospital wants it because of the whole Wiki Wonder situation. So we're gonna skip ahead. He gives the flash drive, the hard drive, to Ashley, and Ashley, when him and Danny are leaving, is staring at him lovingly and longingly, and it's just like, girl, you have a man already. Let it go. Evil Ginuwine just down there doing the absolute most in that hospital room in his silk pajamas, laid up there like he Sherman Hemsley or somebody, just acting a fool. You need to be in that hospital so you get better, and you need to listen to them people so you can also get better. He talked about, y'all lied to me. You said that X, Y, and Z would help me, and she was like, yes, it will help you, but you also know what will help? Physical therapy, PT. I got the perfect person for you. Stop playing in everybody's face. Now, when Danny came into the hospital room, she was like, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm not here to cause any drama. Just want to check on him because Evil Ginuwine and Triple H had an attitude when she was there. She been there. She defended you, Triple H. You've been loving seeing her, Evil Ginuwine. What's the problem now? Oh, because you mad because she's showing all that body and she looked good in that green and that white. Get out my face with this. So when she asked, Dr. Melanin, is there anybody in the hospital who can help? Triple H rolls her eyes, and it's just like, girl, you rolling your eyes and doing all that because you didn't think to answer the question. And in comes Shanice. Shanice is, a physical therapist. She still does physical therapy, working with the folks in different rehabilitation centers. She helped someone who was in a bad accident get back to just doing amazing because they listened to her. So she's going to be Evil Ginuwine's physical therapist. And he don't want to listen to her, but she's not one to play with. And I was like, okay, Shanice, getting more screen time, camera time. I love it. I love Nurse Shanice. I love her so much. Love her so much. But listen, when she came in there, Evil Ginuwine and Triple H had a little attitude, and they kind of looked down on my girl, and it's just like, don't do her, don't do my girl, not that one. Back up off of her. Shanice snatched that banana pudding up so fast it would have made his head spin, and now he upset. Oh well, you can't have it. Now, since the girls have decided to get back together and be the Articulates again and do the reunion concert, everybody headed back to Chicago so they can rehearse, get back to their roots, and really connect with those girls they used to be, and also to heal themselves and heal the past pain and the trauma and all that stuff. So Miss Anita is heading to Chicago, and Daddy Dupree gonna have to hold down the family while she gone. But honestly, I think this is gonna make it all hot and spicy for them because he is such a simp for her. He is such a simp for her, and he was like, "Listen, I'm in love with you. I love you, and I know you love me, and you're in love with me. That's never anything I doubted, okay? And you're gonna do amazing. Baby, they gonna be playing phone tag, mattress tag, and plane tag, trying to get at each other all day and all night. This is going back to the times where everything was real hot and spicy for them. Danny and Andre, I don't know what they're doing, but they at Orphe Jeans in public holding hands, but she snatched her hand back, and he's just like, let me help you, let me fix you. And it's just like, at some point, you're gonna have to stop saying let me fix you, because her whole thing is, I don't want to do to you what Evil Ginuwine did to me. And it was like, well, at least she's been honest. But I like this episode. I'm glad we got more Shanice, and I'm glad she's whipping the girls into shape.